put out anything today? Nothing? Hello, people. Mornings, afternoon, another beautiful day. Yep. Hope your five senses work. Health and strength is good or excellent. What? What's up, Steam Deck fans? Steam Deck tribe, nation, universe, world, legion. What's good? Mob, what's happening? Squad, what's up? Nerds, geeks, and freaks. And you investigators, what's happening? I know y'all mad like, wait a minute. He hasn't put out anything? Oh, I got videos for you. Don't even worry. I got videos for you. Anyway, let's see here. What should I put out? Oh, let's go. We've been ready. Sitting here messing around here. Alright. Alright. Let's see here. What do we got for the Steam Deck fans? They want news. Alright, let's see here. What to expect from Wine on Wayland in 2024. Collabora, the company responsible for developing Wine Wayland driver and getting it into that's an intro. Wine proper has just published a Wine on Wayland, a year in review and a look ahead. So far they've landed support in Wine for Wayland in these areas: basic window management, full screen maximization and resize, etc. Software rendering, GDI, i.e. Mouse support, including mouse look, keyboard support, including key map handling, Vulkan, including Direct 3D through Wine D3D/Vulkan on DXVK, basic support for HIDPI. Okay, in 2024, emulation of display mode changes through compositor scaling, OpenGL support, improved positioning of transient windows, pop-ups, menu, etc. It says even more window management, e.g. minimization, clipboard and drag and drop, general robustness improvement, bug fixes, code improvements. And then it says, and once those are out the way, these features would be great to have eventually. Then it says support for system DPI auto detection and ideally per monitor DPI handling in Wine Core, integration with upcoming Wayland color management and HDR protocol and cross-process rendering. Says it's possible to enable still experimental driver if your Wine build support it by editing the Wine registry. Either way, Wayland driver is a big deal, with RHEL going so far as to deprecate X11. We've seen a lot of development across the Linux space in supporting of Wayland security. Says, have you tried the Wayland driver already? What features does it need before you consider using it? In place of X-Wayland version, OpenGL seems like a big one. Or are you sticking with X11 for the foreseeable future? Well, change is good, you know, so they might have an X12 in Wayland, so keep that in mind. Alright, what else we got? For you little Linux gamers. Alright, let's see this. Okay, Qualys discover Gilib flaw that could enable attackers to gain full root access. Alright, says here, well, here's another reminder to keep your PC up to date. Despite Linux being down for security, it's not perfect. No software is, and researchers at Quali have discovered multiple vulnerabilities in the GNU-C library. They said the issue were confirmed on Debian version 12 and 13, Ubuntu 23.4 and 23.10, and Fedora 37 to 39. But that other distributions are also likely affected by it. What they said sounds a little alarming, noting four significant vulnerabilities, with the first being noted as CVE 236246, which is the most severe as it allows local privilege escalation, enabling an unprivileged user to gain full root access. Two more issues were discovered during this note. And then it says CVE 2023-6779 Gilib. This vulnerability involves an off by one head base buffer overflow in the VSY slug internal function. And then CVE 23-6780 Gilib. This is an integer overflow issued in the VS system log internal function, but they said actually triggering those appear more challenging than CVE 2023, and so exploiting them effectively is likely to be complex. Another memory corruption issue was also discovered, but they didn't note the CVE number for it. More about the severe of the group CVE 236246. This vulnerability identifies is a heap-based buffer overflow within the VSY slug, that's SLOG, internal function of the GNUC library, also known as a Gilib. This critical function underpins the widely used system log and vsystem log function. The buffer overflow issue tracks back to the introduction of Gilib version 2.37 pose a significant threat, as it could allow local privilege escalation, enabling and privilege users to gain full root access through crafted input to applications that employ these login functions. Then it says, although the vulnerability requires specific conditions to be exploited, such as unusual long ARGV or open log argument, it impacts significant due to widespread use of affected library. Interestingly, a similar issue was reported in December 1997 in an older Linux libc version. Well, you always got to keep your systems up to date, you know, always. All right, now what else I got? Let's see here. Ages of Empire. I remember that game. Yeah, when I was working at Comp USA back in the day, I remember this, when this game first came out. This and what was it? Grim Fandango and I can think all the way back. Was that a game called Shogun, if I can remember one of those games. But anyway, Ages of Empire 4 gets a fix for Steam Deck and Linux online play. Desync. Ages of Empire just got a fresh 2024 patch. Excitingly, it gets an official fix for Steam Deck, desktop Linux, multiple problems. This has been a long-standing issue. Single player was fine, but when trying online play, the game would desync at some point. So unless you went through some manual fixing, which didn't work for everyone, it just wasn't playable online for Steam Deck desktop Linux players with Proton. In the patch notes for the updates released January 30th, it noted clearly fixes and issues caused desync on Steam Deck when playing online. Amongst fixes and improvements across various other areas of the game, nice to see more Xbox Game Studio published titles getting improvement for us. What a time to be alive. Okay, get that game on Humble Store and Steam. Ages of Empire. That came out when let's see, Jane's flight sim was just taken off. What was the other one? I think that was like when Thief came out, way back when. Flight Simulator was out at the time. I'm trying to think. I used to work the software department in CompUSA, so Yeah, they used to call me the software rep. I had to explain stuff to people. Anyway, let's see here. What else we got? GE Proton and GE Proton 8 through 30 release, EAC fix and Tekken 8 fix. Oh man, another update. Let's see here. As usual for our new release of GE Proton 8 through 28, came with some issues and some hot fixes are available to bring it up to GE Proton version 830. This is why I usually remind people to only use GE Proton when they actually need it for a specific game, because it sees far less testing than the official Proton from Valve. It's good when you need it, though, but generally best to stick with what officially for less unexpected issues. GE Proton 8 through 29, hotfix update Proton Bleeding Edge, includes Tekken 8 online match disconnect fix, update VKD3D Proton, fix issues with drive -C system link during prefix creation when using ULWGL. It's not possible to run scripted games installation using Proton using ULWGL and Proton GE. And then GE Proton 8 through 30 fix easy anti-cheat not getting loaded. During my ULWGL changes, I accidentally made it so Steam games weren't running using steam.exe inside the prefix, which is of course broke EAC games. The code snippet involved is needed so that non-Steam games don't try to run using steam.exe, and thus don't create system API error. Whoops, fix now. Alright, so GE Proton is up to date. Oh yeah. Alright, what's this? What's another one here? Celeste get a they're still working on this? Let's see here. Okay, Celeste get a 3D makeover in Celeste 64 for the 6th anniversary. Celeste is easy, one of the most popular indie platformer ever made, and it's still going strong 6 years later. To celebrate, the developer put up a 3D version of Select 64 fragment of the mountain. The original has an overwhelmingly positive rating on Steam from the close to 80,000 user review. This new version of the game was made by the original developer in under 2 weeks, which is meant to be considered more like a game jam, as they experimented with D3D. And then it says Steam seems it was mainly designed for gamepad, so make sure you have one ready for the best experience, just like the original. It's quite challenging to get though, and quietly nicely brings over original into 3D. So it will be fun to see what else they can come up with in the future. It's available free on itch.io, and they release the source code on GitHub. It's using a mixture of license with the content like art and audio under a proprietary license. There's the FMod 2, but the rest seems to be open source. Okay, what do you think of this? Let me know. Alright, so Celeste 3D. Alright, Godot. Godot is always getting updates. Let's see, Godot Engine 4.3 will have historical Wayland support. 2024 is clearly the year of Wayland on the desktop, and Godot Engine will have official Wayland support with an upcoming new release. The work, spearheaded by contributors, Ritio was merged into the main code of Godot Engine 19 hours ago. So it is set for Godot 4.3 release that will happen later this year. The latest Godot release 4.2.1, with 4.3 getting second development snapshot release back in early January. And then it says Godot creator Juan Linsky posted on Twitter, "Finally, I'm happy with Go.4.3 will officially support Wayland. Incredible work by Ritio. The new display server in Go.4.0 allows dynamically selecting backend 2. Quote the picture, "Finally, I'm happy that Go.4.3 will officially support Wayland. Incredible work by Ritio. The new display server in Go.4 allows for dynamical selecting the backend 2. Why is this work important? Current Go.games run on Wayland. Thanks to X-Wayland, this removes the need for it, since the game could run through Wayland directly and give it Go.access to more Wayland features for advanced window management." And then it says, "Hopefully removing any quirks from the game being run via X-Wayland." Yeah, Go.dot is always getting updates, always. So another one should be coming soon. All right, what's the last one here? Okay, Okay, Steam Deck fans, your game library is growing. Here's some more to add to the list. Okay, 7 Enhanced Edition, Proton DB Gold. Metal Gear Solid 2 and Metal Gear Solid 3, Proton DB Silver. Party Animal, Proton DB Gold. Snake Pass, Proton DB Gold. Star Trek Dark Forces Remastered, released February 28th. Tesla Grad 2, Native Linux. Kill the Crows. And that is it. Let's see your, you know about Metal Gear Party Animal. Fight your friends as puppies, kittens, and other fuzzy creatures and party animals. Paw it out with your friends remotely. Huddle together for chaotic fun. Okay. You guys got some games, man. So let's see here. Tesla Grad 2, Star Wars Dark Forces, Snake Pass, Party Animal, Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3, and 7 Enhanced Edition. You guys are good. Yeah. News, deals, games, update. The usual stuff. You Steam Deck fans are good, man. So, I'll keep you guys up to date on what's going on with the Steam Deck, Linux, anything I can find. So, yeah. But other than that, enjoy, folks. Enjoy. Anyway, leave this video for y'all to enjoy. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still Star Wars and Star Trek thing. Or Dark Side.